Okay. I am in the back of the Weather Center at Channel 8 helping Jessica out. And a lot of storms. I got a little different view here. Jessica, look at my... Isn't that cool? I got a little...
Ah, Jerry English.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, was that the banner you were looking for earlier?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that.
So Lincoln not under anything right now, but I'm going to have a feeling that this one moving through Western right now is going to hit Crete and then eventually go to Lincoln. It is a severe thunderstorm. It is warned for, what is that, quarter-size hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds? So,
Ping pong on 60.
Ping pong. Ooh. Hello, everyone. Hi. Checking in from Omaha. Glow Shorts. My son watching. My son's name is Glow Shorts. On YouTube. Looks like York is going to get missed again. Well, you know, if you're going to be negative about it, yeah. Oh, goodness. What they might be missing out on is ping pong ball size hail. You think Lincoln will see anything? Yes, I do. Hello from Hickman. Hi, Patty. Very dark north of Beaver Crossing. Yeah, I mean, there's storms out there. You can see them rolling around. They're expanding. Looks like everybody, at least from about, let's see, timing for Lincoln, about an hour. I'm guessing everybody from about Wahoo south on 77 has a chance at storms. Lincoln will likely see this one that's over by just southwest of Crete now. And that cluster of storms from Adams to Syracuse. Seward just got some rain. I'll zoom out here a little bit. And see, these are these are nasty little storms. Look at the tornado warning over here next to Phillipsburg. Use for thunderstorm warning for Cass. All right, so yeah, got for timing. So here we go. Timing for Lincoln, timing for Papillion. Everybody wants timing. You're under severe thunderstorm watch, so it could happen at any time. Now, I think Lincoln will see something probably in the next hour. Hickman, probably 45 minutes to 50 minutes. These storms are moving quickly. In fact, let me see how fast.
About 30 miles an hour.
How fast? 30?
30
miles per hour. Ping pong ball size hail, so 1 inch to 1.5 inch in diameter. Let's see. And I'm going to zoom in here a little bit. So there's that storm near Western, headed towards Crete, headed towards southwestern Lancaster County. Then there's another one up by Ulysses, Staplehurst, and Seward. Then all of these, this cluster of storms from Adam, Burr, Syracuse, Avoca to Union. Right now, Lancaster County is pretty quiet, but boy, everything is close. Really is. Let's see. Okay. Timing for Papillion, probably, that's about hour and a half. Is that an outflow boundary near West Point, or one of the fronts? Hang on. Near where? West Point. Oh, I see what you're talking about. That's the frontal boundary. That's cold air moving in. So these storms fired up once it got warm enough. Now there's that cold front that's rolling through. You can see the storms on the other side of the cold front is happening. So the storms are actually forming on the other side of the cold front too. So it's kind of a 1-2 punch going on. But where you see purple, that's where there's strong to severe, big hail. South Lincoln sky is getting pretty dark, sure. Drawing a line from Wahoo to Omaha, it appears Omaha's north of Wahoo. What? Do you think that Omaha will escape the tornadic activity? Well, it's a severe thunderstorm watch, so the threat for tornadoes is very, very small. Not zero, but small. Hey, John Bishop is on here. Hi, John. Hi, Matt. Okay, another severe thunderstorm warning.
Southeastern Jefferson and southwestern gauge.
Southeastern Jefferson and southwestern gauge. Okay. Let's see.
Ooh, not rapidly.
Yeah, that's for 1-inch hail and less than 50 mile per hour winds. So on the plus side, everything that I've been seeing so far, the wind hasn't been terrible. 60 miles an hour at most, and hail at most 1.5 inches, which is like a ping pong ball. So far so good. Cautiously optimistic.
This is only for quarter size snow.
Okay. That's okay, Katwika. Andrew, so see how this privacy fence I built today holds. Good luck on that. I'm rooting for you. So let's see. Yeah, this is going to give a lot of folks some much needed rain. The number one question I've gotten over the last year has been, when are we going to see rain? And hopefully this is it. What kind of cloud height are we seeing? I'm guessing 40 to 50,000. I'd have to look. Let's see, maybe I can do that. Oh. Ah, shoot. Okay, try that again. Yep, 40,000 looks like. Just barely. Most of that hail core is at about 25,000. Let's take a look at this one down here. That's about 40,000 up to. So, oops. What all do you think Lincoln will get hit with? Probably hail and some gusty winds. What's that?
2 miles north of Adams and Gage, public reports hail forecast.
Quarter size hail near Adams. Oh yeah, I see it. 68 mile per hour outflow. Where was that at? Oh, that was in Kansas. I'm gonna clear the chat room. There we go. golf ball size hail in Odo County, Highway 2 and County Road 42. That was just a couple minutes ago. So Odo County, golf ball size hail. Let's see. Could we see more storms? Yeah, Bobby, we could. Thank you for doing this. It is appreciated. Sure, Doug. Hopefully it's helpful.
Some comments on my Twitter. I'll give you $18 for every half inch of rain we get in the next 12 hours. Think about it.
That's pretty good.
I wish.
Twitter people are awesome.
I wish.
Well, most of them. Seeing some of the severe thunderstorm watch in western Nebraska starting to get canceled, so that's some good news there. Lancaster County with Gage, Jefferson, and Saline, severe thunderstorm warning continues. But that's that southwestern corner of Lancaster County. So that warning that is around Wilbur and DeWitt and Plymouth, that's headed towards the southern half of Lancaster County, and it has 1.5 inch hail possibilities with it. So that's kind of what's headed our way. There's also that severe thunderstorm warning south of Friend, which somebody asked me if Friend was going to see storms today, and I said, yeah, it's a great possibility. Look how close that storm was, and looks like they're just going to miss out. So areas like Milford, Friend, Geneva, this is going to be one of those where you're either going to be really mad or really happy about rain, and I'm guessing there's going to be more people mad than happy, because that's how it works. Hey, I'm nice on Twitter. Yeah. Vortex Chasing just had an accident on live stream. That's why we don't deal with storm chasers. We deal with storm spotters. That's it. Any chance of a tornado watch for Lincoln? Tornado watch? No, there's a severe thunderstorm watch now, so the tornado watch potential is 0. Now, can we see a tornado? It's a small chance, yes. With severe thunderstorms like this, you never say never. But because it's a severe thunderstorm watch, tornado threat is small. It's just not the right setup, but there's still a setup, so it's possible. Any chance of a tornado watch? How strong of winds of Lincoln? I'm guessing how strong are the winds in Lincoln? We could see 60, 70 mile per hour wind gusts. Certainly possible. Let's see. What is that symbol near Adams? It's orange, square, rectangle. Let me see. I missed that question. Sorry earlier there. Hang on. Let me look. Oh, I'm not sure what that is. 1 inch hail. 2 miles north of Adams. That's what that is. There's also one by Syracuse. This one, that's a big one right there. 3. That can't be right. Well, that's in Iowa though, so it's possible. Fairbury, just under 1 inch. Under 1 inch there, just west of Wilbur. And you see those little dots, the little white dots all over the place? Those are lightning bolts. Let's zoom out a little bit and see what else is going on. So your frontal boundary is basically from Lincoln to Hebron right now. Wahoo to Hebron, and then storms on the other side of that. I think that is. Let me look. Let me double check. There's so many frontal boundaries out there and outflow boundaries. It's hard to tell. But this is what we've been waiting for all day. Let's get ready, Lincoln and Beatrice, and everybody along Highway 77, Hallam, Hickman, Firth, Adams, Philly, Wymore, Odell, Barnston. Crab Orchard, Sterling, Burr. Burr is one of my favorite towns to say out loud. Denton, probably going to be on the northern fringe of this, along with Lincoln, Waverly. Malcolm, I don't know. Probably won't see some. Potential hooks near Cook and west of Tecumseh. Could you explain that again? If a thunderstorm watch is issued, the National Weather Service won't issue a tornado watch. See, I'm not sure you understand what a watch is. Severe thunderstorm watch is issued if severe thunderstorms are possible. A tornado watch is issued if tornadoes are possible, along with severe thunderstorms. So there's a severe thunderstorm watch already in place. So having a tornado watch wouldn't happen because they've already decided this is going to be a severe thunderstorm watch. Now, a tornado warning can still happen. It's just less likely. Let's see. Potential hooks near Cook and west of Tecumseh. Let me look at that. No, not really. Let me look for sure here. No, that doesn't look like. Let me get a different radar here. Severe thunderstorm warning just issued for Odo, Johnson. That whole cluster is just severe. Okay, go back to Tecumseh. There might be. Nah, it's just, it doesn't look right. Doesn't look right. Odo, Nemaha, and Johnson County until 8:30. Quarter size hail. Okay, let's go back to the regular. I like keeping this in loop mode so you can kind of see. Boy, that storm is reaching for Lincoln. Rusty, the man. I'm glad. Thanks, JM. That makes sense. The catch-all for severe thunderstorms and tornadoes is a tornado watch. Got it. Okay, there you go. Katvika. Looked better before. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's. They don't like to pull the trigger on things like that too quickly, because things like that happen. I mean, you can get a little rotation, or is that just a wind gust that's going the other way, and it makes radar look like it's a hook or something like that. So they have to make sure exactly what's happening. They don't want to issue tornado warnings willy-nilly. Yeah, I said willy-nilly. You heard me. Willy-nilly. Take a picture of this. Post that to Twitter. One problem I don't like with it is there's no timestamp on it, so that always makes me a little leery. Okay. Yeah, Holy Radar is right. Temperatures are actually cooling in Lincoln. Is that a concern for these storms through the more than moisture? No, you're just getting some outflow from these storms, and you get, when things cool off like that, or when you get rain, it cools the atmosphere down and it blows wind out in front of it, and so cooler air obviously is going to be moving through. Storms are already formed, so temperature, dew point, all that kind of stuff doesn't really matter anymore. It's just now it's where they go and how long are they going to stay as strong as they are, and how quickly will they move out. So we're in it now. Put that back into motion. Yeah, Highway 77. It's still creeping north too, so Lincoln likely going to see. They better see. I did not water my yard today because of this. So, come on, Mother Nature. And somebody asked earlier, what's this one? That is a report of hail. 1 inch in diameter hail there. There's a 1.75 just west of Nebraska City. In fact, let me zoom in on that. So west of Dunbar, 1.75. Then this one near Syracuse had 1 inch. Adams had 1 inch. This one over here, oh, look at that. What is that, Jansen? Almost 1.5 inches. That's almost ping pong ball. 3/4 of an inch, that's about a nickel over by DeWitt. So this is kind of a cool little program. This isn't your usual, this isn't a Channel 8 weather computer, but I like it. Very warm in Odell, started sprinkling here. Burr, Nebraska, home of Dean Steinkühler. Really? I didn't know that. That's cool. I didn't either here in York. Going out to water my yard now. Yeah, sorry. That's just, there's still a chance for rain though. You might want to give it a minute. It's not going to do you any good if you wait. It won't hurt it anymore if you wait until tomorrow. There's still storm chances tonight, so give it a minute. Let's see. Where is this radar at? Nebraska? Is that what you're asking? Probably. White spot Adriana. Where is this? Yeah, it's Nebraska, southeast Nebraska. Lincoln, Omaha, that area. Is this the first wave? Yes. Wish I had got coffee.
Is that a hail spike?
Yep. Sure is. Just an update for that?
Yeah.
Cool. Hi, Jackson. You're welcome, Adriana. Welcome. At least Lincoln has a chance for some good rain for a change. We need it. Guess how many times I've heard that we need rain today? Just today alone. Really a lot. It is just incredible. How much rainfall could the city of Lincoln expect tonight? Seems like everything is south of us. Well, no, we're on the northern fringe of it, and we, solid 1/4 to 1/2 an inch. If it sticks around long enough, we might get an inch out of it.
The viewer saying that they came across quarter-size hail in Syracuse.
Yeah, that's likely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
I didn't think it mattered, but
Yeah,
just
that's right. That's
No,
cool.
that's great.
Thanks, man.
Ooh, yeah, no problem.
Hey, good job the last couple of nights.
Oh, thanks, Rusty.
Yeah, looked really good.
Melanie's been great. She's been watching the shows and we've been doing it,
Yeah.
and asking her some couple things.
She likes to tell people what to do.
And well, in this case, I'm happy she's doing it because
Yeah.
I really could be told. I really could use more of that.
Cut in
Thank you.
Beatrice, right?
Yes. Is that for Beatrice?
Yep.
Okay. So if you tune to Channel 8 right now, my friends on YouTube, you will see Jessica do a weather cut-in. And because it's a new severe thunderstorm warning, let's look. Yeah, it does include Beatrice, Pickerel. What else? Come on. Cortland? Oh, just south of Cortland. Just, Philly's close. But that's the new one from Plymouth, Pickerel, Beatrice. Did you really? When I said that Mel likes to tell people what to do, she heard that on the YouTube stream. I forgot about that. Oops. And my son texted me, "Hey, Mom heard that." Oh, that's good stuff. So yeah, this is look at Milford. Boy, Milford, if you go outside and look, I mean, I don't want to tell you to go outside because there's lightning near, but that storm is like right there. Look at that. Isn't that just incredible? There's the city of Milford right there. Okay, I'm going to go silent here for a little bit because Jessica's doing a cut-in. Actually, I need to go help, so I will be right back. Is it still looking bad for Lincoln around 10?
I am ready whenever you guys are. Okie dokie.
Still some storms, 10 o'clock. And I agree, Paul. We all need it. How much rain for the city?
Good evening, everyone. Meteorologist Jessica Blum joining you for this Channel 8 Storm Alert Team tonight. A lot of activity being seen in southeast Nebraska right now. As you can see, a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings right now littering across southeast Nebraska, just to the south of Lincoln right now. Anticipating some movement into our area soon. Right now, Beatrice is under a severe thunderstorm warning as well right now, so we'll get you the latest information on Beatrice. That severe thunderstorm warning including Gage, Jefferson, and Saline counties until 8:30 tonight. Again, that's for northeastern Jefferson, southeastern Saline, and northern Gage. This storm was located at 755, 4 miles southwest of Plymouth or 11 miles northeast of Fairbury, moving to the north and east at 30 miles an hour. The primary threat with this storm being ping pong sized hail. These storms have had a history of ping pong being some of the larger end of some of these larger hailstones that we've kind of seen from the reports tonight. In terms of this line of storms that's just to the south and west of Lincoln. Now, if we zoom out a little bit and kind of look at that cluster moving towards Nebraska City right now, that's been warned for up to tennis ball size hail. So some larger hailstones been seen with that and some 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, but primarily looking at some of these severe thunderstorm warnings just to our south and west right now. Crete, you're not under a severe thunderstorm warning right now, but there is a severe thunderstorm warning just to your south, and that is for ping pong size hail tonight as well. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts as well, and that goes until about 8:15, so we've got about 15 more minutes on that, giving you the latest information. Yeah, a lot of the larger hail sizes tonight have been coming in for that storm, like I've been talking about near Nebraska City yet this evening, but Lincoln not under a severe thunderstorm warning just yet, but as you can see, the northern reaches of this storm have been reaching for downtown Lincoln here soon. Denton likely seeing some heavy rain coming your way as we start to zoom in towards Lincoln. Hickman, this is also coming your way soon. Hallam, Highland, and Claytonia as well. Starting to see some of those larger reflectivity values, start to see those dark reds and pinks. That's where we start to be concerned for some of those hailstones as well. But quarter-size hail has been warned for some of these storms as you continue to go south and west of Beatrice, including Dilla right now. kind of giving you the latest on that storm. Gage and Jefferson under that severe thunderstorm warning that you see highlighted there until 8:15 tonight. That for just quarter-size hail, but that also moving to the north and east at about 30 miles per hour. So kind of giving you the latest on that storm. Let's also time out this storm for you, kind of near Beatrice. We're looking at kind of some of that hail core sitting at school number 38 within the next couple minutes. Blakely by 8:11, Southeast Community College by 8:16, Cedar Elementary School by 8:18, and Beatrice are in the way of this also within the next 18 minutes or so. So kind of tracking out the timing for this. I think even Lincoln, I think we're going to see some activity within the next half hour or so. So kind of just looking at the northern edge of that storm again. Not anything too soon, but if you've been outside, maybe a good idea to head inside because, of course, there's some lightning associated with these storms, but definitely the skies are darkening out there, and we've seen a lot of reports up to about baseball-sized hail, it's tennis ball-sized hail, mostly to the south and west of Nebraska City, heading that way through Odo, Cass, and Sarpy County, kind of towards the eastern portions of Sarpy County. But a lot of activity yet this evening as we zoom out. There's some moderate rainfall heading through central portions of Nebraska right now. That's another front that we've been monitoring through this evening. That's expected to catch up eventually with some of the storm activity that we see here tonight within the next couple hours. So the severe threat not over, even though if you're not seeing any rain right now or these storms are developing just near you or just to the south, storm potential is still ongoing through tonight. We have a severe thunderstorm watch until 1 a.m. on Monday for all those counties you see highlighted in yellow. So we're going to keep an eye on this for the next several hours, and including the threat assessment. We haven't seen a tornado watch issued for tonight, just that severe thunderstorm watch. So the tornado threat dwindling yet this evening. Wouldn't be surprised if we see a tornado warning, but we're just kind of keeping an eye out for that. Mainly some larger hail and damaging winds, the threat as we head through this evening. So kind of just watching for the latest with that. If you're just joining with us, a lot of activity we're seeing in southeastern portions of Nebraska right now. A lot of severe thunderstorm warnings for a lot of what we've seen develop within the last hour and a half or so. Most of it to the south and west of Lincoln right now. Crete, you're seeing a lot of heavy rain right now. Wilbur, you're under that severe thunderstorm warning for some ping pong sized hail. So if you're just joining us, we're kind of monitoring some of these storms that are just to the south of Lincoln. And as this continues to grow to the north, we'll continue to keep you updated. But Beatrice, you are under that severe thunderstorm warning that includes Gage, Jefferson, and Saline counties until 8:30 tonight. That severe thunderstorm was located 4 miles southwest of Plymouth at around 7:55 tonight. 11 miles northeast of Fairbury and moving north and east at 30 miles an hour. So even though these have been initiating and intensifying pretty quickly, the storm itself isn't moving all that fast. We usually see faster storm motions in the vicinity of 40 and 50 miles an hour, but would be surprised if these pick up over the next several hours as well. So Beatrice, again, the northern half of your city, including Beatrice, and this severe thunderstorm warning that you see on your screen right now. Wilbur also under that severe thunderstorm warning too, just kind of giving you the latest on that. Let me give you a few seconds to clear that off the screen, get you the latest there. That severe thunderstorm warning. Also Gage, Jefferson, southwest Lancaster, and Saline County until 8:15, so the next 10 minutes on that. Still for ping pong sized hail and 60 mile per hour wind gusts. Kind of looking for the latest information from the National Weather Service here this evening. Continuing to kind of look at some of the latest radar scans and timing that out. Blakely within the next 6 minutes or so, Southeast Community College within the next 9 minutes or so, Cedar Elementary School by 8:18, Beatrice by 8:20, and Midland by 8:22. Again, primary hazards being ping pong sized hail, so about 1.5 inches on some of those reports that we're seeing tonight. And then again, Lincoln not seeing those skies darkening because we've got some heavy rain heading our way. Hasn't seen any severe thunderstorm warnings right now. As you can see, that thunderstorm warning that includes Wilbur is flashing right now, meaning we're getting some new information on that. So let me give you the latest information that we have on that within the last minute or so. That thunderstorm was located over Claytonia, or 16 miles north of Beatrice, moving north and east at 35 miles an hour. Still looking at ping pong size hail and 60 mile per hour wind gusts. So let's kind of put a track on that and kind of show you where that's moving within the next half hour or so. So Zion Lutheran Evangelical Elementary School by 8:10, Claytonia by 8:12, Highland by 8:23, Center School by 8:25, Portland by 8:26, and Fairview by 8:31 within the next half hour or so. Norris also in the path of some of these hail cores as we will continue to look at this storm from a wider view. Let's zoom out real quick, of course. Just a lot of action nearby in southeastern portions of Nebraska, including some severe thunderstorm warnings heading towards Nebraska City. That's been some of the larger hail we've seen being developed within some of those hail cores yet this evening. The one you see if we zoom in on that one near Nebraska City, nearing Odo and Cass County. That one actually has been kind of calming down here. We've got quarter-size hail near Cook right now for some of that severe thunderstorm warning that goes into effect through about 8:30 this evening. So zooming out here real quick and giving you a wider picture of what's been going on. Again, some severe thunderstorm warnings near Beatrice right now for some ping-pong-sized hail. Hail and winds kind of the primary threats right now as we look at this. And then as we continue to zoom out and look towards the west, we've got a lot of rain heading towards Kearney and Hastings as well. So that's kind of been the latest on that. We are under a severe thunderstorm watch until 1 a.m. this evening, early on Monday. So we're going to continue to watch this as the threats remain for damaging wind and large hail through this evening. We'll send it back to programming for now.
Okay, thanks for your input.
A warning for western Kentucky in the middle of that.
Mm-hmm. Ken's doing the cut-ins now. All right. Let's see. What do I have going on? I think everything. Transition. Okay. All right. How's everybody doing? Yeah, complainers on the phone. I shouldn't have answered it. Looking a little bit of hail North Lincoln. Could be. Storm is splitting. Yeah. Let's see. Starting to rain at 48th and Pioneers. Cool. Quarter-size hail west of Cook. Thank you, Lyle. Thunder in thunder in northwest Lincoln. I'm hearing it in southwest Lincoln too. Not a drop yet in far southeast Lincoln. Thanks, Jim. Did you put your cars in the in the garage? You did. I know you did. Let's see. No hail, please. We just sold our house. Eric, if you would have sold your house with my wife, she could have taken care of you. Droplets now. Cool, Jim. Lost its strength in west Lincoln. I mean, that's fine. I don't want severe weather. I want rain. That's all I want. But you're right. It looks like it's kind of breaking up a little bit as it gets towards Highway 77 south of Lincoln. But it looks like the brunt of this is going to hit Lincoln. Let's zoom in on Lincoln, shall we? And stop it right there. So starting to rain in Lincoln now. Looks like some stronger storm activity in Pleasantdale. Denton right smack dab in the middle of that. Sprague, Kramer, Roca looking at a little breaking up there. Princeton. Ooh, there's an update. Let's zoom out. Yeah, just a little, and this happens when you're on the northern fringe of it. You're usually far enough away from the brunt, which is down here towards Beatrice, Wymore, Odell, Barnston. So this is where the heavier part of the storm is at, or the stronger part. And so we're on the very northern fringe of this. And look, I'll zoom all the way out. You can see goes from Lincoln all the way south into northeastern Kansas. I mean, this is an interesting, kind of a weird storm. Look at this. You got one that goes all the way from Red Oak. Ooh, there's a tornado warning. Does that include Nebraska City? Doesn't, does it? Okay. But there's this line all the way from Cook to Nebraska City, and then it kind of curves up around. I mean, this is just, there's no structure to this. So yeah, it's severe, but when you don't have a solid line structure, you usually don't have as much wind, damaging wind. So that's cool. But it looks like some 60 mile per hour wind gusts. Let me see. Ping pong ball size hail. See, no wind. And then this one, quarter size hail, no wind. I mean, there's wind, but not 60 mile per hour wind. How does that look? Is that Beatrice? Mm-hmm. Cool. We're probably going to have to switch.
With her?
Yeah.
For previous time?
Yeah.
It's coming down to just quarter for Beatrice.
But this might be out of here in an hour. I mean, for Lincoln.
The cold front going to catch up with it?
I don't know.
Past us?
I don't know.
It's kind of slow.
Yeah, it's
way back there.
yeah. Let's see. Sprinkling at Air Park, Nebraska City, tornado warning. It's not Nebraska City, Matthew. It's to the east. It's close. Let's see. Steady rain, West Lincoln, no wind. Cool. Agree, Karen. Strong rain near Pioneers Park. Thank you, Jordan. Wrapped up the mowing 10 minutes ago. Well done. Husker is number 1. Do you see this big front Lincoln and south intensifying as it moves east-northeast, or weakening a bit as it moves? You want to know what's going to happen in Omaha. Just ask what's going to happen in Omaha. It's probably what it's doing now is what will happen in Omaha. Northwest, thunder and no rain. Okay. So once this moves across Highway 77, that'll be it for a while. What does my wife want? You know, the dog wants to go outside. Of course. Dog wants to go outside, my wife is telling me. So Lincoln now starting to see the rain.
Switches and we're going to have to go into the little room. Switches and us in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not right now. I mean, but we'll have to prepare for it.
Well, would sooner than later be okay? Because let's see. Just giving her.
I think there's a pretty good chance we cut in during KSI.
Because if we are, then I'm gonna get that back station set up.
Yeah. We'll just, yeah.
Thanks. I had that on. I had it on mute. Okay, so let's see. Catching up on this. What time is it going to come through KC? I don't. We're in Nebraska, so I don't know about KC. Well, will that big system near Hastings bring a second round of rain to the Lincoln area? That's the hope, and there's a pretty good chance of that. Does one lane mean tornadoes? I'm not sure what that means. South Lincoln, no rain, little lightning, cool. Katwika, what can we expect in Lincoln? Thunderstorms, what's happening now? Jim was out golfing and he didn't call me. That's it. I'm out of here. Sound. Yeah, I know. Okay. What can we expect in Omaha? Storms. Chance of rain later tonight in Lincoln as well. Yes. Here, we'll zoom out here a little bit and show you.
Jim just said quarter to ping pong size near Malcolm.
Quarter. Who did?
Jim David Savory.
Oh. Quarter to ping pong ball size hail in Malcolm. So yeah, we've got this in central Nebraska. Still needs to come through. And let me see, which way is this going? Yeah, see, this is all moving to the east as well. Now, the good news is this didn't catch up to these storms in southeast Nebraska as they were forming. That would have really made things a mess. So, good news, bad news. Good news, and there's not any really bad news, because if that cold front would have ran into the storms popping in southeast Nebraska at the same time, we would have had some really bad severe weather. But as it stands, we have a lot of severe weather out there, but it's not as bad as it could have been. And then this is a second wave from Lexington, Kearney, Minden to Franklin. That'll move east overnight, so I'm going to be able to go home pretty soon. Marathon course, not golfing. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, the marathon was today. Sorry. All right, fine.
Ooh, just north of Lincoln. Is it crude downtown? Not really. Haymarket Park.
Okay, we got a new severe thunderstorm warning. Hang on. This does include Lancaster County. Does it include the city of Lincoln? barely. And that was close. Here, there it is. I mean, yeah, it does. So I would go on for this until it's out of the Lincoln area.
Okay.
So Jessica's going to do another cut in for this. I'm going to switch radars here real quick. So I prefer the Omaha one. That's all lightning right there. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, that makes sense. So this does include areas in northwest Lincoln. So basically from, and what is it for? This is for ping pong ball size hail. Now we did just get that report of near Malcolm of ping pong ball size hail. So there you go. This is moving north and east. So most of the city of Lincoln dodging this. You know what? I'm going to do this. File, save image, radar only, save. Okay. They updated the tornado risk in northeast Kansas. Should I be concerned? Again, this is Nebraska. I don't. If they updated the tornado risk, then and you live there, sure.
Is tennis ball, isn't it?
2.5. It's there's a thing over there on the right side of the printer, down low.
Oh yeah. Yeah. This goes until 9.
What does the warning?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, cut in once it's out of Lincoln, then you could get then send it back to programming.
Okay. I wonder if that's a typo. Didn't get one. Didn't get an update.
Let's see. There. Anything near Osborne, Kansas? A lot of Kansas questions. I'm doing southeast Nebraska. Sorry, everybody. I can look, but Osborne, Kansas. I'm not familiar. Is that down here? I'm not sure where it's at. So.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Okay, we're about to do a severe weather cut-in for Channel 8 News, so tune over there if you can. I'm going to be quiet for a while.
Okay, I'm ready. Good evening, everyone. Meteorologist Jessica Blum joining you for the Channel 8 Storm Alert Team. This evening, we do have an update for some of these storms that have been tracking through southeast Nebraska, including a severe thunderstorm warning that was just issued for northern Lancaster County, just on the fringes of the northern half of town. That also includes northwestern Starkey County and southeastern Saunders County until 9 p.m. tonight. That storm was located near 3 miles south of Raymond at 8:20, or 8 miles north and west of Lincoln, moving to the north and east at 50 miles an hour. So this storm has kind of picked up in speed this evening, and somewhat in intensity. The hazard with this storm really not being winds so far this evening. Of course, there are winds out there, but the main hazard being ping pong sized hail tonight. So anywhere in excess of about 1.5 to 2, almost 2.5 inches in terms of some of the hail that we're seeing this evening. So that's kind of the latest information that we have on the severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect until 9 o'clock tonight. Again, giving you the latest information. We had an update as of 8:23 that was located near Raymond, or 8 miles northwest of Lincoln at 50 miles per hour. Included tennis ball sized hail, the hazard based on radar at 8:23, so within the last 4 minutes or so. Again, that's going to be around Davie by about 8:30 and Ceresco by 8:35 this evening. So some larger hail associated with this storm. This is one of the larger sizes that we've been hearing reports from as of this evening. Again, that's a severe thunderstorm warning going until about 9 o'clock tonight. If we just zoom in and kind of give you a picture of where this is at compared to town. Lincoln Airport likely seeing a lot of heavy rain right now, but we've been seeing some reports of ping pong sized hail near Malcolm as well, kind of some of those heavier reflectivity values that you see in darker reds this evening, kind of posing more of that hail threat as we go through town. But most of Lincoln, most of downtown Lincoln, and some of southwestern Lancaster kind of seeing some heavy rain as we go through this evening, so just kind of getting a better eye on that. We did just get a severe thunderstorm warning just to the west of that one we were just talking about too, kind of giving you the latest information on that. It also includes northwestern Lancaster, northeastern Seward, southeastern Butler, and southwestern Saunders County until 9:15 tonight. That severe thunderstorm, the portion of that severe thunderstorm was located 4 miles north of Pleasantdale, or 8 miles south and east of Seward. And the main hazard with that one, quarter-size hail for now. So a lot of these severe thunderstorms, as we've been tracking them this evening, there's a lot of them in southeastern Nebraska. Some tornado warnings just to the east of Nebraska City this evening, seeing some rotation as it heads into Iowa, but some hail being primary threats from what we've been seeing tonight. So let me just kind of check in with the National Weather Service to see the latest information we've got. Yeah, nothing new on that front so far, but kind of, as you can see, a lot of activity going on in southeast Nebraska right now. Some stronger pinks, that's when you start to see some bigger hail as well. There are some severe thunderstorm warnings that are impacting the Beatrice area down in Gage County as well, so kind of giving you the latest on that. There's a severe thunderstorm warning that does include the city of Beatrice until about 8:30, so within the next minute or so. That was for quarter-size hail, so likely allowing that one to expire, as we haven't seen any further severe thunderstorm warnings been issued downstream for that storm. And then just to the south of that, there's also another severe thunderstorm warning that includes, let's see here, also Gage, Jefferson, Johnson, and Pawnee counties until about 9 o'clock, so for the next half hour or so. Latest information on that, as of 8:16, that was located near Endicott, or 7 miles southeast of Fairbury, moving to the north and east at 35 miles an hour. Also warned for quarter-size hail. So a lot of hail threats out there right now as we continue to see these storms grow upscale this evening. These have been associated with a warm front, as you could see from earlier this afternoon. A lot of us were getting into the 90s this afternoon, so feeling a lot of these storms that we're now seeing initiate and come into fruition as of this evening. So again, if you're just joining us, portions of northern Lancaster now under a severe thunderstorm warning. Doesn't include downtown Lincoln, but does include the airport, also Malcolm, not Waverly, but also Davie moving into there as well. And stop the radar from moving for a second. Zoom in a little bit. Seeing some moderate rainfall. I know a lot of us could use the rain for now, but giving you the latest information on that warning. Does include Lancaster, Sarpy, and Saunders County till about 9 o'clock tonight. That thunderstorm was located near Raymond, about 8:22, or 8 miles north and west of Lincoln, moving to the north and east at 50 miles per hour. So a lot of the storm motions tonight have been around 30, 35 miles per hour. This one's moving a lot quicker this evening, and the main hazard being tennis ball size hail. So about 2.5-inch hailstones being reported with this storm, or possible with this storm, according to some of the radar data that has been given to us. But this is expected to move into Davie within the next minute or so, and then Ceresco around 8:35. So kind of moving the severe thunderstorm warning information out of the way for you, so you can see that line of storms moving through. some heavier reflectivity values seen just to the east of Malcolm and just to the north of the Lincoln Airport this evening. Again, a lot of good rain out there, but some bigger hailstones kind of being reported with this as well. Haven't gotten any reports yet. Just kind of checking out the
Weather.
latest information with this, and as we zoom out, a lot of activity
Yes.
going to the south and east of us right now. Some moderate rainfall falling through central Nebraska too. We're kind of expecting
we cut in for
the threat of severe weather to not dwindle with
so,
just this
I'm sorry.
activity that we're seeing right now. So kind of what we're giving to you right now,
Okay.
kind of
Thank
the
you for
first
your
wave
input.
of this with more expected to come later. So the threat continuing this evening. So of course stay weather aware as we go into this evening. Again, that severe thunderstorm warning got a little bit more updated information for you that includes northern Lancaster County, as well as southeastern Saunders and northwestern Sarpy. Again, this goes until about 9 o'clock tonight. At 8:31, there's a severe thunderstorm near Davie, or 13 miles south of Wahoo, moving north and east now at 40 miles per hour. Still warned for tennis ball size hail, so the storm's still capable of producing 2.5-inch hailstones. Going to be near Ceresco about 8:35 within the next 3 minutes or so. So kind of slowing down that radar loop for you so you can kind of get a better idea of where this storm is headed. Just to the north of Waverly, but Davie, you're experiencing some of this right now. Ceresco, you're next. Green, you're down the line. Marble as well. Gretna just on the outskirts of this. And Ashland kind of expecting, based on this severe thunderstorm polygon, just kind of to pass to the north of you going into this evening. So kind of zooming out again, downtown Lincoln not in any severe thunderstorm warning, just northern Lancaster right now, including the airport was just kind of cut out of that warning polygon. It was just kind of updated now, including Davie and Ceresco. And then Malcolm also under a severe thunderstorm warning just to the west. Kind of giving you the latest information on that. The severe thunderstorm warning was located 4 miles north of Pleasantdale at 8:26, or 8 miles south and east of Seward, moving north and east at 35 miles an hour. Main concern there, quarter-size hail. And that was an update we had almost about 7 minutes ago. So that's kind of what we have for the latest on that storm. And kind of giving the latest also, we're all under a severe thunderstorm watch until 1 a.m. this evening. As we were saying earlier, that severe weather threat doesn't just include right now. We're kind of tracking some of these storms as we go later into this evening. Primary threats being hail and damaging winds as we go through tonight. Haven't seen so much of the wind threat this evening, but more so some of the hail as we go through tonight. And if you're just joining us, we got some severe thunderstorm warnings that have been issued throughout southeastern Nebraska. As you can see, a lot going on in that vicinity in Lancaster County, just going under a severe thunderstorm warning within the last few minutes or so. Again, severe thunderstorm warning for northern Lancaster County. That goes until 9 o'clock this evening. That was located near Davie, or 13 miles south of Wahoo for some time. And we're kind of giving you the latest information on that. So that goes until about 9 o'clock and was warned for the capability to produce tennis ball sized hail going into this evening. So again, that severe thunderstorm watch is in effect right now and goes until 1 a.m. in early Monday morning. So we'll continue to monitor for the latest in terms of these storms heading in tonight. For now, we'll send it back to programming.
Good job.
Is there a reason we wrap up for KBSI?
Well, that and it's out of Lincoln.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, you were saying just move. Oh,
Yeah. Once.
just the airport, or what's out of Lincoln? I guess it is out of Lincoln.
I mean, it's far enough away.
So these are the things I need you for.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me how to gauge that.
If you need another cut-in, I'll be in editing bay. I have to do stuff with
Okay.
them, so.
And I would probably head over there now,
Okay.
just because we probably won't have to do another cut in. Okay, yeah, we had only 2 phone calls, and it's always people get upset. It's fine. Let's see. Catching up here. Flashing by Gage and Lancaster line. I don't know. Gage and oh, that was a 1-inch hail that is now old enough that it's disappearing. I was afraid of tornado outbreaks. Okay. Do you have a preferable weather app that you use on your phone? Just me. I don't need a weather app because I'm looking at everything all the time. So no, I don't. The latest warning is considerable. You have to cut in. Okay. No hail is bad. No hail is bad, but it always misses the immediate Lincoln area. Okay. 17 baby drips so far in East Campus. Well, there was tennis ball size hail, Chad, just to the northwest of Lincoln. So, you know. Zach, do you want to be, okay, how do I putting Zach in timeout? Good job, Zach. Hope you're happy. Let's see. All right, so where are we? I'm going to be moving over to a different room here shortly. I mean, look at that. 2.5-inch size hail. I'm going to stop this right there. So, you know, this is Lincoln.
You want to test real quick? I want to make sure that computer back there, I can hear you through.
Sure.
And then to make sure that you can hear me
Mic
through the
check?
IFB. Yeah, we'll do a mic check and an IFB
Oh,
check.
use the microphone that has the blue tape on it.
Okay.
I put that on last
Yeah,
2 nights ago.
moving there. You want to do the test from there?
Move right.
Moving into the back room.
Oh, I
This-
thought the back hall over there.
No, like back there in that.
The side studio?
Oh, I mean, I'm sure it could probably work from there, but yeah, you can go over there if you want.
Okay, well, I was just saying the mic is what I'm going to be, mic and IP from in here, so
Okay.
I'm going to be using during the KDSI show. Let me shut this off.
You know what mic that is?
No.
Yeah, I don't,
What's up with the splitting cells to the northwest of Lincoln? Let's see. Let me look at that. I mean, that's what storms do. Boy, it did though, didn't it? Because this bottom part is catching up with this main part, and these storms just kind of went off on their own. So, yeah, that's what it is. I'd like some rain and no hail. You know, I used to wait tables. I feel that job when I was in college prepared me for this job. Is there enough energy to the west for severe storms? It's a really broad question. I'm not sure what you mean by that. You know, like western Nebraska, central Nebraska, the storms that are out there now? Is that what you're talking about? Hi. So, these storms, yes, I mean, it's still possible that we could see some more severe weather out of that. West of... Okay, I'm going to answer another phone call. Not sure why. Weather. Hello. Yeah, they hung up on me. Ha! Wasn't expecting that, were they? Answering the phone. What was I thinking? Oh, I mean, dodging the severe weather is always what I'm looking for. That's probably about it for a while. I mean, there's that severe weather to the south of Beatrice, so Wymore, Philly, Barnston, Diller, Odell, Steel City. And then this up here. I mean, that's another solid swath of hail between Malcolm and Raymond. Done raining in Lincoln for now. We've got another wave coming at us just to the south. So not quite done yet. Tyler, you're awesome. How long until the corn is waist high? Well, that'll probably be... Is it the 4th of July? Thanks, Tyler. Is Malcolm Raymond storm going to hit Omaha? There's the potential, yeah. It's kind of headed that way, but it looks like it's weakening a little bit. I like that corn question, though. How long until the corn is waist high? It's like, was it knee high by the 4th of July? But it's never. It's always like 6 foot high. So waist high. I'm going to guess, what is it, May? I'm going to guess June, middle of June. Any more, the corn is 5 foot. That's just what I just said. And Huskers #1? Yes, he did. And I like him for it. It's actually my first money gathering from this thing. So, thanks, Tyler. Well, my home weather station told me it was raining there, so Michelle's Tranquil Crafts. Yeah, that's fine. It's just funny. The same wavelength. I'm like, yeah, that's. What is the path of the storms headed towards Lincoln from the southwest? Well, whoops, that's the wrong way. They're all kind of. This wave has weakened considerably. So hopefully that just stays like it is, and it's headed northeast. So we still have another chance for some storms, but the severe threat should weaken as we head through tonight. Replying to some snarky comments on Twitter right now. Okay. Gotta get angry people calling me on the phone, angry people on Twitter, angry people on YouTube. I just gonna go home. Jeez. Hopefully more rain. I agree. Thanks for your insight, Rusty. Appreciate it. Hope later isn't too bad as my dog freaks out and keeps us awake. Is South Lincoln going to get some rain? Maybe later tonight. We're done with the rain for now. More rain possible later tonight. Todd says thanks. Yep, thank you, Todd. Thanks again to Tyler. That's pretty awesome. Let's see. Yeah, most of this moving into Iowa now. Severe thunderstorm warning for Lancaster, Sarpy, and Saunders continues until 9. I mean, they did see hail 2.5 inches in diameter, so, I mean, that's big. That storm right here, I mean, that's got some big hail in it. It looks like it's weakening a little bit, but still a lot of purple there. Oops. So, yeah, Raymond headed towards Ceresco, Davie, just north of the capital city. Kind of took its own little course there. The rest of this storm really just kind of evolved with this big line, and then this just kind of broke off and headed north. We did see some thunderstorms in Lincoln, just didn't last very long. Thank you, Jennifer. Corn is behind this year because of the cold weather. People really like American Idol. Yeah, do they though? I only used to watch when it was on Fox. I used to watch it, but only for the really bad singers. And then that was it. That was the only part that I really liked. Boy, I remember one time when I was over at the other station, we covered the complete finale for The Amazing Race, all of it. Tornadoes were on the ground. It was a whole thing. And man, people were mad. And I didn't even know it was on. I had no idea. I was so worried about the tornadoes ripping up towns that I had no idea that we were covering up a show. And boy, we heard about it the next day. Goodness sakes. Dog and I just read 0.02 of rain. You're Kokora's rain gauge. That's awesome, Doug. South of South Point. Yeah, I mean, we missed a lot of folks missed out on rain. York missed out. Milford. A lot of people missed out. Lincoln wasn't the only one. It's just there's more people in Lincoln, so they notice it.
We're all good in there. What's going to happen if we do a cut-in? Is I'll talk to you over the IFB. I'll have to do the mass control stuff and that stuff, so you can't see what's live, right?
I can, yep.
Oh, you can?
Yep.
So we'll sit on the
actually,
opening.
I can just see next to it.
Okay, well, we're going to sit on the opening for a couple seconds while I sprint back there, but I'll just talk.
You
I'll
should be
say,
able to hear it if you keep the button on, right? If you'll hear it in there.
yeah, I'll keep that on.
Okay.
But I'll give you like a 3, 2, 1 count. Good to talk.
Sounds good.
I'll come in there a little bit too.
Okay.
True that, Huskers #1.
Sorry, American Idol lovers.
I know.
So sorry.
We have gotten a few phone calls about the cut-ins, and it's like, would you rather know that there's a tornado coming, or would you rather hear who wins American Idol?
Is it the finale?
I don't know. I honestly have no idea. No, I don't think so. But it's people are frustrated that we're letting them know that there's severe weather in the area.
Can I use one of these for octopus? Or should I just use...
You can come back over here.
Okay.
Okay, I am going to move to a different room. Just tell them that Ruben won. I could probably do that. I think I remember that one. Okay, now you guys get to see me walking through the studio. Say hi. Ah. Behind the scenes. What? Okay, I got some stuff going on in the main studio, so we're in a side studio.
I did. It's from your wife. And you, I guess.
Oh,
Paul.
I will know.
And with the banker, so thank you.
Okay. You paid for them. Okay, where are we at? Complaining about American Idol. Cool. You guys are awesome.
At least they
Cookie.
get it.
Hmm?
At least they get it, but I guess they're joining on their own will to
Mm-hmm.
so that makes sense.
Okay. So, Lyle, if you're still on, you said corn is behind this year because of the cold weather. Is that a bad thing? Because that could be like a story idea. I'm just interested to know if that's like a game changer, or what does that mean? Yeah, I'm probably. Yeah, severe weather is weakening. You're probably fine. You probably won't have to do any cut-ins.
Just need to set up the rest of my shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lori, Richards, Gunter. Yeah, it was. I mean, a lot of spots saw some big hail, some very heavy rain. I do wish that Lincoln would have seen more rain, because then people wouldn't be mad. But now I'm guessing by the time this other wave over by Grand Island, Hastings to Red Cloud, moving across that highway, by the time it gets to Lincoln, it's going to fizzle out too, because that's what the storms do. Let's see, where are we at? Yep. Welcome to the side studio. I don't even know how many people are here. Oh, 90 people. Look at you guys. Still got the severe thunderstorm just north of Lincoln. So if you have plans to go to Wahoo, give it a minute if you live in Lincoln, because you would likely run right into that storm near Davie or Ceresco. And for those of you that go to Fremont, which way do you go when you hit Wahoo? I guess there's two ways: Cedar Bluffs or over towards Meade. It's pouring in Odell. Yay! See, somebody's happy. We were just so enthralled with you. Oh, thanks, Michelle. Severe weather is a priority, but could your on-air team do a split screen for a cut-in to quiet the haters? Well, I mean, we do that if it's like super important and we're going to be on air for a really long time, like hours. And if it's like a really important show, even then the audio's gone, because you have to hear us and not what's on the TV. So you wouldn't be hearing American Idol, and isn't half of American Idol like music? So yeah, everybody's going to be mad. And what's weird is, for decades, this is what happens in Nebraska. You have severe weather, the TV stations do cut-ins. It has never changed. So it's strange that people are still surprised by this. Jeez, what's happening? Oh, they're new thunderstorm warning for Lancaster County? Is that right? Oh, northern Lancaster County. Steamy pile? No. That's this is a Nebraska channel. Sorry. And what a weird name. I mean, that's inventive, but jeez, YouTube is weird. Of course, I knew that because my son watches it all the time. There's a lot of weird stuff out there. Okay, bye. Somebody from Southeast Tennessee wanted me to check out storms out there for them. Like, that's sorry, it's not what this channel's for. I don't know. I guess maybe I should be nationwide. Then I'd be on there doing this all the time. Yeah, Nebraska and even parts of Kansas. I do like that name, though. I mean, not really, but it's creative. Okay, so that storm is hanging on, and that's a new severe thunderstorm warning for north central Lancaster County, and it does include Pawnee and Johnson County. Just saw a new one too. There it is, over by Tacoma. Where's it at? Oh, okay. Yeah, that one for Lancaster County includes Lancaster, north central Lancaster County, south central Saunders until 9:30. Quarter size hail. So the storm has weakened. It did have really big hail. So at least it's, look at that, 2.5 inches. So everybody that's saying it always misses us, well, I mean, that was like right just northwest. Yeah, I agree, Lori. How much cooler will it be for tomorrow? What's it, 85, 84? 84. So 6 degrees cooler. We got to 90 today, right? Okay. So like 6 degrees cooler. Yeah, that south storm is huge. It's the algorithm probably sending you to people with weather interest. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, okay. I get it. But I have to tell them, it's like I can't just go over to Tennessee. I have all these Nebraska viewers. Yeah, that's a big storm. Look at all those hail reports in north central Kansas. 1.25 inches, 1 inch, 1.5 inches. This one's about 1.25 inches, just south of Wymore. All right, well, I think that's about it. Can I go home? Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate that. All right. I think I am going to head home, everybody. And if anything pops up, I'll do this again tonight from the comfort of my home. All right. Be safe, everyone. We'll talk to you soon.